Hi everyone, thank you for joining me again on my channel. I hope everyone is having a great International Scrapbooking weekend. I haven't done anything. This is my first layout, and this is using up the end of my For the Love of Homemade kits from April that I didn't have a chance to do. So I thought I would scrap these three tiny pictures of my husband and my oldest, which is my daughter, and this is from 1988. And I thought this would go pretty nice for those pictures. And then I'm probably going to go back outside again. Yesterday was like mid to high 70s, and it's the first nice weather that we've had. And I've been kind of trapped in the house, and I just said, forget it to everything else, and went outside and enjoyed the beautiful weather because I think I'm going a little stir crazy, as I'm sure everyone else is. So I might end up doing it again today because they're talking about another nice day. So let's go ahead and get going. So this isn't a long video. I did want to do real time just so I could get this up and not have to worry about editing, and you guys could know that I'm thinking about you guys on International Scrapbooking Day. I haven't put together my For the Love of Homemade kits yet for May. It's my hope that I do it today. If not, it might be after work tomorrow. I don't, again, everything's kind of up in the air right now. I have a ton of masks I should be putting together, and I still might, but it was just so nice. I don't think I came in at all yesterday. I sat out on our deck. We got 6 yards of mulch delivered, and so my husband did the bulk of it, but I did around our lower deck, cleaning up the hostas, and we've got pine trees back there, so making sure there's none of those branches sitting around. And then I kind of filled in with the mulch around the deck. He did a lot of the heavy weeding and mulching, and it just looks so beautiful. And then he's gone through and been painting and repairing our fence. I know I've probably said it in the past, I'm not sure, but we, for years, had a camper at a campground that's about 20 minutes from our home, and it was right on a pond. It was my happy place. But the new owners of the campground over the last 3 years have jacked up the price to the point where it's not even affordable. So when they raised the prices again last season, without even thinking, I listed my camper for sale, and within 4 days we had it sold, which was a happy but sad thing. And now with the coronavirus, they're not even open yet, so I guess in the grand scheme of things, it was a good thing because they're not refunding anybody. They're going to give credits towards stuff at the campground. Well, there's only so much firewood you can pay for and buy. Our fee was just under $4,000 a year, and it had gone up since when they first took over. It was $1,800. It's just too much. And so because we had camped for 15 to 18 years there, something like that, our weekends were spent primarily at the campground. And so things around the house, that the normal projects that most people can get done at our house, were neglected. I need a little off of that. So like the painting of the fence, we would do it, but as we've gotten older, it's like, okay, do you want to paint the fence? No, I don't want to paint the fence. And the fence wouldn't get painted, and it needed to get repaired. So my husband at the end, in the fall, started repairing some of the posts that needed to be replaced, and then he finished that up this spring, and now he's gone and painted the whole inside part, or the majority of the inside part of it. And And it really looks good. It needed it so bad. It's amazing what a coat of white paint will do. And then he's gone through and kind of like this. He's, along with painting it, he's, sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once and it's not working. So he repaired it, he's painted sections, and now he's gone in and started mulching. And we don't have a lot of plants in the backyard. We had a dog for many years and he would have ripped it all up, not being mean. He was just, you know, dogs are dogs. And so it's kind of more bare, but now with just the mulch, it looks so good. I was hoping I could use some of this 6x6, but the blues and the greens are just too dark for this. Now I might be able to do this navy blue to matte. Let me see if I can get these to matte on there. Nope, not big enough. We are just going to skip the 6x6 pad as much as I wanted to use some of that up. What else do I got in here? So I have this yellow, which would go. I think that's too dark. I like this yellow. I'm trying to go more soft. The cut aparts I'm not feeling, so we're not going to use those. And I do like this. The problem is that this is white tone and this is beige tone. So I think what I'm going to do, as much as I love my florals, I think I'm going to stick to these two. This has got a little bit of white in it, but it's not like a lot, and it offsets the little bit of white that's in the edges. And I think this is the better option. So those won't fit, but I can cut this in half and use it as a layer. I also wanted a doily, so hang on, let me go grab a doily. All right, I think there might be more than one in here. Yep. All right. So let's go ahead and do a wider mat with the yellow. And I think what I want to do is put our family photo in the center and then my daughter on each side. But then she's looking off. I could do it more like this. She's not looking off as much on this one. So let's go with it. Hello, APG gun. Okay, found it. So I'm thinking like a mat like that wide. So I hope everyone's been having fun following the challenges or doing something happy and lovely. In a little while, my family is going to be going on to Zoom, and we're going to have Sunday morning breakfast together. So I've got to get this done early enough so that I can go get my breakfast made and be ready for our little Zoom party that we're going to have. We've so far done Easter bingo. We did one day that was just Zoom chatting. My husband's family, we've done now twice a Zoom cocktail hour, which has been fun. So it's actually, I think I'm seeing our families more now with the virus and doing Zoom than we were before, which is good. You know, it's a nice, technology is a wonderful thing. I wonder if I could put a thin mat of this yellow around the outside of this matting. What do you think? Let's see. Just do a very, very thin. Yeah, it's not bad. And then add the green in. Let's try it. What the heck? I've got lots of paper and I need to use it. I don't want it big because, again, it's a little bit darker of a color than I wanted. I want to keep it soft. Off camera, I had mentioned it in my Friday freeze if you watched it. I had just taken a dry brush with some Liquitex Basic paint, acrylic paint in this soft pink, and had dry brushed it on, so it's got a little bit more of a background in here, which I really like. And it kind of, in a way, it kind of tones down the stripes. I like the stripes, but I didn't want them in your face either. So that little bit of paint just kind of softens it up a little bit. And I think with the hot air balloons and the merry-go-round, you kind of want that soft look. So that's kind of what I was going for. All right. So like that, and there. And then let's cut this in half. Just do a little bit. You don't need much, just pop of the green, because there is the lime green and stuff in the side. So now it's bringing out, I've got the pink in here, I've got the green in here, the greenish yellow. There's a little bit of the yellow in there. I like that. So let's go ahead and glue that down. And I don't want a big, again, it's just kind of a subtle. We don't want to go with the big, so just a little bit. There. And then we'll do a little bit on the bottom. Try and eyeball it. This is old Stampin' Up! Paper. I think it's from like 2007. I've been scrapbooking for probably when Creative Memories first started, when you were using the Mrs. Grossman stickers and cutting everything into shapes, and it was a big deal. I think I saw the release of almost every Creative Memories tool that there was. And it's, you know, I think we've evolved it with the, you know, getting the arts in there. But truly, they had the right concept. The idea is just to get the stories down. And it doesn't, everyone can make what they want, how they like. I mean, I know a lot of us share our process videos, and it's not to tell you our way is the right way. All we're trying to do is motivate people to get in their room and use their stuff. And basically it's to say, you know, it's these pictures were sitting in a box. No one was seeing them. Now they're going to be on an album, and I can look back and see what my family looked like. It was just the beginning of it with our daughter. Our boys hadn't been born yet. But now you can see how we've changed, and remember those good things about our life and at the beginning, and that those memories aren't sitting in a shoebox somewhere. They're actually in an album for people to enjoy. And I don't know, I kind of find it fun to be able to look through a decorated album more than I do like just a regular old photo album. Something about, I love the art of it, the creativity of it, and being able to write the stories. And the regular albums, I don't think people wrote the stories as much and told the memory. Why was it important to take this picture? This picture would have been done for our church, for the church directory. And so, and I'll put that on there, it was our church picture, but also at that time, would she have been 6 months maybe? She was born in October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Yep, she would have been 6 months old. So, okay. So let's get this decorated so that I can let you guys go and you don't have to be stuck listening to me babble the whole day. So what do I got in here? I really like the Love You, and I could do it like right there. Yep, let's go with it. I'm trying to kind of just build in the corner here. Now off camera, I will probably add a little bit of adhesive to these, or liquid, just to make sure that they stay. So I'm not going to tack them down real tight, just so I can throw a little more glue underneath it. I don't know if these have a problem with it or not, and I wouldn't mind maybe a tag underneath. Let's see what we've got for tags. I've got these pockets. Oh, my love is going on an angle. Don't move. All right. Again, I don't want to go too stark with the colors. I want to keep them kind of on a more muted. I do have this one. And I really like these, but again, it's, you know what I could do? I have some glassine bags. That might be the right look. Let's cut these down a little bit. And just giving another kind of texture. Let me see what else I've got in here. I like this one. I don't know if the map really goes. And I wish the color was on the other side. There's pink and black. That's kind of cool. Let's go with that. See what we can do. All right. I know it's got to get cut, so let's go ahead and cut half of it off. I think these were like We Are Memory Keepers, maybe. I want it like that. That's kind of cool. All right, let's glue it down. And now it's bringing in, I mean, it's more black than I wanted, but there is black here. And then I could bring in a few more black accents like I have right here, this black and white heart, or bow, I mean. I could bring some of that in. So let's go ahead and glue this down. And I am going to add just a little adhesive because this isn't going to be a functional journaling. It's just going to be like a faux one. So I want to glue it into the bag so it's just peeking out. And then I can also put in other little things to tuck it in. So we'll see what we can tuck in there. I got that in there like that. Okay, and then let's see what bits we've got. We've got a little pink bow. Well, I can either leave it on the paper clip or I could take it off the paper clip. That's not bad there. Have you courage of dreaming big? Each day is filled with precious moments. I like that. That's 2. Don't forget how awesome you are. I could use this little bit of yellow fiber for my tags, so let me go ahead and cut some of this off. I don't like that piece there. There's that, and then cut another one. And put that in there. Now, if you wanted, you could do hidden journaling. I'll just journal probably at the bottom. So that's it for those little bits. What else do I have? I was cleaning my room and I was finding some little bits here and there. So I just threw them in here, just thinking I could maybe get them on. So I like this Love This, or Love It. And then there's a little acrylic star I could get on. Okay, and then I got too much fuzz. These won't work. And don't really want you and me together. It's us. Let's see. That doesn't go with the look. Those don't go with the look. I want a little one of these. think those are too busy. That's not bad. Let's put that one behind. It gets a little blue in. And I don't want silver. Now I could tuck the bottom of this tag down here, bring a little of the pink lower, and then I could snip off another piece of this and bring this down lower. Kind of like that. So now it's bringing that black and that pink down like that. And I'm just going to put a little wet glue under it so I don't have to pull it back up again. And while I have it out, I might as well, I'll wait on the Love You. But I'll just throw a little bit underneath and a little bit underneath this one. And I know I want that to be underneath. And let's see if I can get this backing off this chipboard. I think any fingernails I had, it broke yesterday mulching. All right, we're just going to take a layer off. Okay. This also, if you don't like the bulk, you can split the layers of the chipboard, and it just thins it out a little bit, and then you just use some liquid adhesive to hold it down. Oops, don't put it on upside down. And I almost dropped it on the picture of my daughter. That would not have been good. And I do like that acrylic, so I'm going to put that acrylic in the corner there. And I like the Love It there. Still not convinced on that bow. You know what? I could put the bow into the pocket. Okay, I like that. Actually, let's go to the side. All right, I like that better. And same thing, I'm just peeling off a hunk of that backing. And I'm just going to put this to the outside like that. Okay. And hold that down. It's a little bit more. These were little chipboard pieces, I think probably came from a Freckled Fawn kit that I've had in my stash for a while, so it's nice getting them onto a layout. Okay, good with that. So I don't need any more of have these. I'll put them back in my box. And then later today, like I said, try and get up in my scrap room and put together the new For the Love of Homemade kit. It's really cute. I think everyone's gonna like this formula, so I just have to get in my room to put it together. All right, what other things do I have here? I have my sticker book. Okay, I have some of these that are Valentine's. And those are not anything that will go. And I have these. I kind of like these flowers, so let's see if we can get them in. These are from Simple Stories, and again, they weren't in my kit, but I found them when I was cleaning up some stuff in my room, and I threw them in the kit just for a place to go, because I knew I would break the kit down when this was all done. And so I'm like, well, I'll put them there, and if they some of them had the right colors and stuff. So I'm like, well, if they get used, great, and if they don't, they're just going to get put away. And now they're getting used. Let's get a little bit more. See if we can get a little color down here. And a little bit right there. And oh, there's this little pink doily. I could cut it in half and use it in two places. Like that. And then I got a couple little flowers here that I can scatter with this Love You, or Love It. And another one off here. And these are too red. I think that's it for that. I think I'm good. I've used that Vicki Boutin. Let's see if there's any more puffies that I can add on. I did like that one bow. Let's see if we can fit that in below. I can either fit it in, I don't like the gap that leaves, but it's cute there. Or I could have it like on the, yeah. All right, come on. It's just leaving enough trapped space that I'm not liking it. And it's kind of got to run. I do like it on that. And of course, I've glued that down already. Love you. Just kind of want to tuck it in under this so it kind of bridges the gap between the two. But then that leaf gives that gap. So let's turn it. All right, let's move the flowers. Don't like that either. I don't mind it like this because it doesn't look trapped. So let's see if I can go under the doily. All right, that's not as bad. All right, we're going to leave it. Going with it. And then there's this that says celebrate this. I could put that down here. Or love you, celebrate this. Kind of like that. And then we'll just add a couple hearts. Add a heart up there. And add a heart right there. And do I want to add another star? No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it as it is. Sometimes if you keep adding, it just is not good. Now, oh, wait a minute. I got this, my love. My love. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now I can sprinkle it. So let's get some Heidi Swap out. And I think I want it in the gold because, you know, everything's good with the gold. And then I'll just journal down there when this is all done. So I think that's about it. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Again, thanks for the patience of my not posting all the time lately. And soon it'll be back to normal. I keep saying that. It will. Until something else adds to my day. Anyways, I think that's going to be it. Thanks for sticking with me, and we will see you all probably again today, if not tomorrow, hopefully, with my kit for May. Have a good day. Bye-bye.